We are here at OWA for our first theme park visit ever in the state of Alabama. Guys, I'm really looking forward to today. We're gonna be riding Alabama's very most intense roller coaster, Rollin' Thunder, here at Tropic Falls Theme Park, which is in this complex known as OWA, or OWA. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that, but basically this park's development was done by a group of Muskogee Creek Indians, and their Creek language, OWA means big water, and so this kind of has a tropical theme all around. They actually recently added a water park too to kind of coincide with all that. And this park's actually surprisingly relevant. They opened in 2017, so they're not too old at all. The water park, I believe, opened in 2022, so that's even newer. Everything should have a really modern look to it, I think. You have 3 roller coasters here in addition to Rolling Thunder, which I talked about. You also have a spinning Wild Mouse coaster and a small little kiddie coaster. But actually, there's a few non-coasters here as well. There's a dark ride, a few flat rides that look pretty cool. And then, of course, we're going to also be checking out the water park today. And I want to give a big thanks to Karen, the public relations manager, and Catherine, the manager of marketing, for having us out today. Compliments of the park. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Of course, honest reviews all the way through. I'm always like that in my videos, but they are going above and beyond for us, which I really appreciate. In addition to getting us just in the park, they're also allowing us to film on the rides, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't realize how like massive this place was, and it looks like very well developed. I mean, this is like definitely a major amusement park, more than just a FEC.
Yeah, this is like a whole developed, I guess, mall you would describe it as.
Yeah, it's like a whole like almost like downtown Disney or like City Walk kind of feel. And
yeah.
Then, you know, then it leads into a theme park and a water park. So yeah, it's like a whole resort.
It's a resort, yeah, for sure. And by the way, we are in Foley, Alabama, just north of Gulf Shores. We were also going to be going to Alabama Adventure, which is arguably the state's most major amusement park, but sadly they don't have their marquee attraction Rampage open for the start of the season this year. That should be opening later in the summer. We actually may make an effort to go back to that park later on in the year for you guys, but as of now, OWA is all we've got to look forward to on this particular trip, which if you haven't been tuned into our other vlogs on this road trip, this is actually primarily a hiking trip. So check out Travel Dash if you haven't already. I think you'd be very surprised by the incredible natural advantages in Alabama, Georgia, and the surrounding states. You got the fountain, you got the landscaping on the side, and then of course Rollin' Thunder makes an incredible first impression, has it just right behind a sign like that. Rollin' Thunder here is just such a cool addition because it's very, very long and drawn out, and it fits this midway beautifully. Yeah, this is a Zamperla Thunderbolt coaster that opened in 2017. This is really interesting, has a lot of funky elements on it. I have actually been on a clone of this years ago. I don't remember it too well, but it was Thunderbolt over at Coney Island, Luna Park. And from what I remember, very good forces, very good airtime, but just super rough. So hopefully this isn't as bad, but either way, I think we'll still be able to get a kick out of it because it has really, really strong forces. Here we go on Rollin' Thunder. Like I said, I've been on this before at another park. I just don't remember it super well. So this will be basically a new coaster experience for me. One of the craziest features of this is you do have a vertical lift hill, so you're going straight up at the sky just to start the ride. Oh, I can never get used to these. Brace, here we go. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Upside down! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh man! Whoa! That was a ride on Rollin' Thunder. We actually got 2 rides, once in the front, once in the back. That was very enjoyable, I thought. It's definitely rough. It's shaky. There's zero question about it. And Zamperla's kind of known for that with their coasters. But their forces are really, really good. You have some excellent airtime towards the end and a really whippy corkscrew, actually. The first half is more drawn out elements. I'm not as big a fan of that. But no, it's still a pleasant coaster. There is just 2 problems with it. One, the restraints are very bulky and claustrophobic. I'm not a fan of that. I think they could have just done with a lap bar, honestly. The second, though, is, and this is a much bigger criticism for me, there's a nasty pothole in between the loop and the 0G roll. There's a loop right behind me. Yeah, going into that thing. Pretty gnarly jackhammer moment. The rest I actually thought was completely tolerable, but then we went in the back row, and that jackhammer moment was suddenly just a pretty rough moment, but not anything unbearable. So actually the back row was smoother than the front, but I think I like the forces more in the front.
Yeah, I have almost the exact same opinion. So the back, yeah, you don't get that jackhammering part after the loop as bad, but the airtime I don't think as just strong. Where the front, you definitely get stronger airtime. The other thing I thought was amazing is all the inversions, especially in the second half, have like really nice little pops of air as you're coming into them. And so that's actually maybe the highlight of the ride is those two inversions for me, and then those two airtime hills as well have a lot of force to them. The first half is just okay, like the drop even has like a little shake as you go down. It's kind of weird, and so yeah, it's not the greatest coaster ever because it has definitely a rattle to it and a shake, but it's not unbearable, and I would say it's still a really fun ride, and especially the force is really surprising between the airtime and the positives. I thought it was a really solid coaster actually.
And they also told us that they are looking to expand with potentially bigger coasters in the future, so if that's the case, more power to them. I think that would be freaking awesome. But I just can't get over how beautiful of a ride this is too. It's unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, that's the one thing about this coaster I think might be the highlight, honestly. It's like one of the most visually impressive roller coasters I've ever seen. This with the fountains on both sides, the color scheme, and it's just a beautiful looking roller coaster.
A very close-up POV of my reaction of Rollin' Thunder. This is going to be either very painful or very funny. Whoa! Oh no, here it is. Ah! Oh, that wasn't that bad. Oh! Woo! Woo! Airtime! Oh! Oh! Woo! Oh! That's really crazy. Oh! It's a wild coaster though. Wow. All right, got another coaster to get on here. Crazy Mouse. That's a spinning wild mouse manufactured also by Zemperla. This opened in 2017 and it is a newer installation, so I'm hoping it's not too rough. And then right aside from that, you also have a dark ride called Mystic Mansion.
A Hong Kong Disneyland reference.
Hopefully it's as good as that ride over at Hong Kong. All right, here we go. We just got the regular switchbacks to start, and then we're gonna unlock in the second half. And there's actually a few big drops thrown into this model, which I like. Oh. You got this one here.
Whoa.
Oh,
oh, it's so smooth, yeah.
Oh, this actually really isn't bad. Perfect trim too. Oh, this is so comfortable compared to so many of the other ones I've been on. And then we're gonna start spinning. Here we go. Oh, the other way? That was not what I expected at all. Here we go. Oh gosh.
Whoa,
yeah,
on,
here it is.
on,
Here it is. Here it is. Oh no! Oh!
That was good. That was good.
Whoa! Oh! That was not bad.
That was actually a lot of fun.
I have so much PTSD when it comes to that Wild Mouse model. So many of those are so uncomfortable. That one was not. It was pleasant. The trims were just right. It spun great. I have no bad things to say. For a Wild Mouse coaster, they got exactly what they were looking for with that.
Yeah, usually I don't look forward to riding Wild Mouse coasters, but that one was just so much fun. It's so smooth. It had the perfect amount of spin. That was just a fantastic Wild Mouse.
No, I could already see the incoming comments talking about you're glazing the rides here because they got you in. No, genuinely, I wanted to be as honest as possible, and so far both have exceeded expectations. I think maybe because we didn't have the highest expectations going in, we thought they were gonna be rougher than they were, but no, not bad at all. And we got this dark ride up next, as I said, Mystic Mansion. This is a Sally shooting dark ride, so you do have the targets to aim at. Yeah, Sally's been on a roll as of late, and this is one of their newer dark rides, so I think it will be really fun. Older Sally, not so great. We've done a few recently that were just all right. Here we go. Let's try it out. Whoa! It makes that annoying sound every time you shoot, though. No, appreciate that animatronic. Whoa!
That's cool.
That's an interesting effect. This theming isn't half bad at all, though. I think you just got to be very precise with your targets. Whoa! Look at what you activated. Holy crap! I do like how the targets activate things. Whoa! That was really cool. Oh man. Whoa! Oh, there's so much movement right now. There is so much happening. Oh my goodness. Whoa! What in the world? That is cool.
Pirates Caribbean?
Pirates of the Caribbean theming. Oh, let's get him. Whoa! This is... Oh! It actually got me. This theming's really, really good.
You will never leave. Never.
That was a very enjoyable dark ride. The only criticism is that in the first half, a lot of the targets weren't working, or you had to be very precise with how you shot them. Other than that, it was fantastic. It activated all sorts of different theming. The theming itself was very high quality. Some genuinely cool animatronics on there. Like, it's nothing Disney Universal level that's gonna blow you away, but I've definitely noticed Sally is making strides in the amusement industry. They are definitely bettering their portfolio. Like, we did the one in Funtown in Maine last year. and that was one of the best dark rides I've probably ever done at a regional amusement park.
Yeah, for a dark ride, it's really solid. It's definitely one of the like top tier Sally dark rides that's out there. It's not like Boo Blasters at Carowinds or all the other Cedar Fair parks. It's definitely a step above those. Nothing to shout at, it's nothing special, so don't go in with your expectations super high, but for like a regional park, that's a solid dark ride.
Twister here is a Semperla frisbee ride. Not too big, but it does loop all the way upside down, which is awesome. I've been on one of these before, and I know Kentucky Kingdom also used to have one, so a lot of you are probably familiar with that ride.
Stay seated on that silver bar in front and enjoy your ride.
Stay seated as opposed to what? I can't stand up, I'm in a restraint.
I'm trying to stand up. I can't do it.
Here we go. No spinning yet. I think it's gonna start soon. These are actually deceivingly intense too, despite how small they are. Trust me, guys. Here we go, now we're spinning. Oh, here it is. It's coming. Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh, we're upside down. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that is really insane. Wow. Oh, we're doing a backflip.
Oh my god, that's so much more.
It's a great cycle though. Wow. Oh, it's so intense. This is more intense than some of the bigger ones. Oh, that was insane. Have you ever been on one that hung you upside down that long?
Crazy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel pregnant. I need to sit down. I feel nauseous. That was really, really intense. I don't know if I've ever been on one of those that hangs you upside down for that long. That was like serious hang time right there. And the cycle was super long. It had great positive forces. That was actually pretty amazing, I thought.
Yeah, the hang time was insane too. So yeah, that's definitely one of the most intense little front rides out there. So don't underestimate that when you go on that. It's definitely a lot.
Because it doesn't look like it would be anything too crazy. And then you ride it and you're like, oh my God. I've actually been very impressed walking around the park. The landscaping is actually really nice. There's fountains everywhere. Presentation is on point here. Yeah, we're gonna get on Southern Express next. This is a Semperla family gravity coaster. I've been on this at so many parks around the world, but this is their kiddie coaster offering, and this one's new, so it shouldn't actually be too bad. Oh man, that was like a launch. Woo! Whoa! Yeah, it's smoother than the average one of these because it's new. Not a bad little ride. Oh! Whoa! All right, we have officially left Tropic Falls just temporarily. We're gonna actually head to one of the food spots here. This is the one we were recommended. Gussie's Grill and Bar, 4.5 on Google Maps reviews. Looks really great. What do we got here, Evan?
I got chicken tenders and mac and cheese and apples.
I got these tacos. These chicken tacos look absolutely amazing.
It's very good.
This is great food. I really like it. They don't call me Mark and Cheese for no reason. Let's be real. We have just entered the indoor water park attached to the dry park. They expanded this in 2022. This was a huge deal for them, a massive investment. This was somewhere around the ballpark of 70 million US dollars, which is no small feat for a small amusement park to do. And some of these slides look unbelievable. You have a speed slide, you have a drop pod slide right there. There's a few raft slides back there, and actually some of the raft slides go outside from the building. And then of course, these go underground. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen a slide do that. All right, marketing manager, it was super, super cool to walk us around. I just want to ask you a few questions about the water park, because we're going to be doing this now.
We're glad to have you today and that you're able to experience this and the theme park as well.
You were saying there's no water park in America that's like this. Tell them a few of the reasons why.
Yeah, so the roof is actually retractable and the sides are retractable as well, so it opens up to the wave pool. It's actually the only water park in the US that has both of those elements at the same time. But when they built this building, they did such a great job. As you can tell, there's so many great features. As you were just looking at there, our slides actually go underground.
Yeah, I've never seen water slides that do this in an indoor water park. That's crazy. They go beneath a lazy river.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and there's 11 slides, so we have our slide tower, more of our thrill-seeking rides the further you go up.
We were also told, according to USA Today, this is a top 10 indoor water park in America, which is incredible. Yeah, it's just so impressive a small park did an investment this ambitious. And we were told we can bring you guys on ride for most of the water slides, just not the trapdoor one, which is completely fair with how rowdy it is. And then on that, they're gonna film us actually dropping, which is gonna be really, really funny. All right, here we go. We're gonna get on that trapdoor. That's gonna be pretty gnarly. Piranha Plunge. These things are so tall that you go past the roof of the rest of the water park. You nervous?
A little bit, actually. I've never done a trapdoor slide, so I'm not really sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect. Yeah.
Look at that view, guys. Just seeing roller coaster track flying everywhere outside. It's so cool. And they said they had a lot of room to expand in the future too, so don't be surprised if you see some big new investments here at some point. Oh man, here we go.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so intense. Holy crap.
Oh, that's so insane. That's just crazy.
That was so intense. Oh my god. I can't even believe what I just experienced. It's just a lot of washing machine action going on. It's hard to tell what's happening.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on, so I kind of want to do it again, kind of know to what specs, so I can kind of appreciate it a little more, because the first time I was so discombobulated, I couldn't really tell what happened.
But those things are scary. The drop is just unbelievable as the floor drops beneath you. Nothing like it. And now we're doing this orange slide. Ooh, that speed slide. Oh my god. These two are incredible standout slides for a small park. Absolutely amazing. I've been to so many larger parks that don't even have a water slide as good as either of those two. That was amazing.
Oh yeah, both of those slides are unbelievable. Those are definitely the highlights of the park, I can already concede. So I'm excited to do the rest of the slides here, but I highly doubt they're going to top those two slides there.
Which do you prefer, the trapdoor or that speed slide?
Probably the speed slide, actually. I don't know, just that sheer speed of going down, and it's just unbelievable.
Okay, we're gonna try this mat race next. You got 3 lanes on this. Twisted Colossus is dueling, wow! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's awesome. All right, we got Serpentine Swirl. Last body slide that we have to get on. Here goes Evan. This is really cool. This one actually, I think, goes outside a little bit. Here we go! So good. Serpentine Swirl I looks so ridiculous right now. That's why I don't do water park content. That was so fun. It's not as intense as the others, but still a damn good slide.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun actually. That's always more fun than the other two drop slides. Those are more intense, but that one you kind of can enjoy it more, and just the little light things they have in there is so cool. I actually really enjoyed that.
We're doing one of the raft slides next.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Off we go. Oh! No! No! Oh! 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 Oh my goodness, dude! Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh, here we go! Well, keep pulling me out. Forbidden Falls though was so much fun. I love the funnel on that. It's a great raft slide.
That was just so much fun. That little funnel section is so cool.
We got one more new slide to get on, and that is Citrus Cyclone. It's an orange slide. It actually heads outdoors, and it also incorporates saucer turns, which you see a lot on water coasters. Unfortunately, this park doesn't have a water coaster, but they pretty much have every other genre of water slide that we're looking for, which is great. All right. Woo! Whoa, look at the saucer turn. It's so cool. Whoa! Oh, that was so good. All right, we are now fully clothed and back outside in the nice hot Alabama sun. Wanted to give a more comprehensive, I guess, review to wrap up the video because we were really impressed. And there's really no better feeling than coming to a park and walking away with your expectations exceeded, especially because I want this park to thrive and succeed. What I've seen today is just a very, very solid foundation. Again, remember, this is a newer park. And from what we've heard from the staff here, they have so many plans to invest in more here. But yeah, we really enjoyed it. I haven't been to Lost Island theme park in Iowa yet, but I liken this to that. It very much has that tropical vibe to it. A pretty great assortment of flat rides. They just need better coasters in my opinion. Rolling Thunder is a solid ride, but it's really not a standout in my opinion.
Yeah, Mark mentioned it perfectly. That's one of the things about this park. They really just need that standout attraction, I think, to get people down here, and that's what would really help them. They have a solid foundation like Mark mentioned, with a couple flat rides, a dark ride, Rolling Thunder, solid, a couple family coasters, and the water park is fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. But yeah, they just really need some more standout attractions to really get people here. But the park presentation is just beautiful. beautiful. It's so well kept. It's really nice. It just is missing more attractions to get more people here. And I think once they do that, this could be like one of the best parks in America.
Like I said, just a standout coaster really I think would go a long way. Just put in a little RMC Raptor and bam, this place is on the map. You get a bunch of enthusiasts down here. The word gets out about how great OWA is. Like genuinely, this is a fantastic little resort. And they're also building some hotels here. So if you want to come down, stay overnight, that would also be really fun, I think. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.